Welcome to Blush Podcast, where we celebrate the stories that make our hearts race and our TBR piles dangerously high. Today, we are thrilled to be joined by author Samantha Barrett. We'll be chatting about her books, her inspiration, the characters readers can't stop thinking about, and maybe a little behind-the-scenes tea about the writing life. So sit back, relax, and get ready to fall a little bit deeper into the world of romance.
Hello, we are here with another Heathens and Heartbreakers attending author, and today we have Samantha Barrett. She is originally from Auckland, New Zealand, but living in Brisbane, Australia. Sam writes all things dirty, dark, and delicious with a side of twisted mindfuck, which is our favorite. And she's a lover of all things red flags, and an anti-hero is a must. Perfect. So welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Okay. So, we're going to do our beverages, and I have have something I just found, and I thought it fit with the dark romance theme, and I have no idea what it's going to taste like, but it's called Turn Me Red, and I liked the description on the back. It says, "Our eyes met. Is it the wine that turned my cheeks so red, or something else?" How would it? Yeah, I know. How could a wine so honest and straightforward be so seductive? The moment it touches your lips, you'll know you've never had a red like this before. Austria's little-known Zweigelt grape variety makes up this inviting, exciting red. So yeah, this is from Austria. Zweigelt is the varietal, and I've never heard of that. So I don't know what's going to happen. It also says 2016, so yeah, let's see.
Good luck.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time with this one. Okay. A little like, ooh! It's a nice color.
That is quite pretty.
I mean, like if you're in the light a little bit, yeah. Ooh, it smells,
Fruity.
yeah, like jam though, like raspberry jam is what it smells like. This might be a little sweet for me. We'll see. Mm, mm. That's pretty good, actually. It's like kind of tart, like raspberries, and a little bit sweet, but then it also has like a dry finish. It's not bad.
That's good.
Yeah, I usually like really dry wines, and this one is because it's got that sweet and tart, so it's not dry till the end. But it's a good like table wine, you know?
I might
Yeah.
have to try it.
Yeah. So we always say ask if our drinks are a spit or a swallow. And I'd say this is a swallow. I thought this might be a spitter, but nope.
Mine's a swallow.
I swallow all of them. Describe what you're drinking. I mean, I know you already did, but we got to do it officially now.
Red Bull and vodka. I'm plain.
That's a good one to go with, though. It's a old standby.
It's giving me energy.
Yeah. And it's the morning for you, so that's fine. And okay, let's get into it. You have so many books, and they're all super awesome and as advertised, dark and naughty. And I delved into the Sinner's Welcome series, which super fun. You're like, oh.
Oh. That series makes me blush.
Well, that's perfect. But I seriously, when I was like looking at all the books, I was like, I want to read every single one of these. Like they're so like everything is right up.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're fantastic. We want to talk about your most recent release, and that is a hockey series. So
Yes.
I'm super excited. So tell me all about it. What you
Tuck
can.
Around and Find Out is book one in the Devlin Mafia. It's hockey mafia. It is, holy crap, this is my book baby. I haven't really had a book baby as such. This is my first release where I'm terrified. It is now out in the world for ARCs. And it is,
Makes you
he is,
nervous.
wow, Zayden Devlin is my absolute favorite.
Ooh.
Absolute favorite. He is a piece of shit. Like, the worst. He's, oh God, I can't even put him into words. He remains a piece of shit the whole way through. There's no middle with him. You get your morally grey. He's not grey. He's just black the
He's
whole
just
way
black.
through. He doesn't change for anyone, not even her. It's a take me as I am or get fucked type of attitude.
That's awesome.
And this book's like a psychological thriller in a sense. There's memory
Ooh.
loss, rival towns, rival hockey teams, college, mafia, bit of secret society happening in there, brother's enemy, big,
Wow.
oh,
All kinds
it's,
of good stuff.
yes, there's so much going on in it. It is a enemies to lovers, lovers to enemies. It is just mind fucking the whole way through.
That's awesome. I can't wait to like get my hands on that. And then there's a sequel coming out, right? Is it only going to be 2 books or is it going to be a whole series?
I'd love to say there's only 2. I'd love to end this as a duet, but I've already got messages coming in from ARC readers and whatnot, and they want side character books. So I'm not sure.
Well, that's fun. I always love the side character books, especially if there's ones that you like really identify with or like or, whatever. Yeah, I like the side characters. Write them all.
I'm,
Do it all.
I'm thinking about it because I've tied in another one of my series with this. So I'm thinking the side characters might go with other side characters.
Yeah, that would be so cool. I don't know if I've seen that in other books. Like there's a lot of, like interconnected series, but I don't remember reading anywhere there's like a character from one and a character from the other that get together.
I've done interconnected worlds, like my OG Mafia series. There's 15 books in one world where there's mentions and stuff. But this one, it would be like crossovers into both series.
Yeah, that's so cool. I love it. So it's hockey and mafia. Are they Russian or are they just people in the mafia and they like they play hockey also?
Italian Sicilian.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, I didn't fuck with the Bratva with this
Yeah.
one. I actually started writing this book so long ago.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I did. It was literally just off a stupid phrase. I woke up one morning thinking about a stupid phrase that happens to be throughout the book.
I love it.
It's anchor.
Can you tell what it is, or is that too many spoilers?
To teach is to learn is to excel is to thrive is to live.
Oh, I love it.
That's the stupid little phrase.
Stupid. I was like, that's pretty like inspirational,
It's her inspirational quote throughout the book.
I love it. I thought it was going to be something like fuck around and find out or something, like...
Look, the truth here, we didn't have that saying. I'll be honest. My PA is American and she used to say it all the time and had to explain to me what it meant, which is why I named the book Puck Around and Find Out.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So,
so are you this is where I'm going to get weird. Are you a hockey fan yourself or no?
I'm beginning to. My editor is Canadian and she's a hockey fanatic through and through. And I've done NFL sports, but I was always like, no, I'm not gonna do sports again. I don't know. And then she was telling me about hockey and sending me through these random videos because we don't get hockey here. I've got a random hair standing up.
Is it like bothering?
Yeah, it is bothering me.
You like fixate on something and you're like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
Anyway, she sent me through videos and then I just decided that I like the bloodlust of hockey.
Yeah. I love that like when I first started watching it, like I'm from Michigan, which I don't know if you know anywhere like U.S.
I'm
geography.
learning.
But it's we're right on the border of Canada, and
Yes.
my dad is from Detroit, which is real close to Canada, and so I grew up with all the hockey all the time. And like when I first started, I mean, we always had a hockey game on, but when I first started paying attention to it, that's what I liked about it was the fights. I was like, they fight every game, and it's amazing, and like that was always
Yes.
my favorite. Did you watch a bunch of hockey to like get ready for this book?
My editor was sending me through clips because we don't have it. So I was YouTubing highlights and things like that. Because my whole thing is, if I'm going to fuck around with something, I need to do it justice. I'm not going to go and write a book based on hockey and not know a single thing about hockey.
Yeah.
So when I originally started writing it, I didn't do any of the hockey parts or whatnot because I didn't know enough. I didn't want to be like, hey, he scrapes his stick. Like, so when I went through it, I watched a lot of hockey and whatnot, and my editor, being the fanatic that she is, has been on the document and being like, yeah, no, they do not say that. We'll rewrite it, and then I go and do research for it.
That's great. I really like that you like set aside sections so you could check it out later because I have read, I mean, if there's a hockey book, I'm going to read it. And I have read some where I'm like, this person has never watched a hockey game in their life. Like they have no idea what they're talking about. So I really appreciate that you made it accurate. Yeah.
A priority?
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. That's good. I'm
I had
already losing
to.
words. Yeah. I think that's cool. So do you interview people in the mafia to get mafia stuff accurate?
No, that's just a lot of watching movies and whatnot, and literally Google.
Yeah.
Like, I tend to go back before Scarface was released, the movie, and I try to go old school, like familial ties and stuff, the meaning behind Mafia and whatnot. Like the Devlin Mafia, I tied in a bit of old school with it and things.
That's
But
great.
in this too, you sort of have like two towns on the verge. You have Somerset and Storm's End. And Storm's End's Mafia, Somerset's cartel. So
Oh.
you've kind of got the mix in there. So that was a whole lot of research.
Yeah. Do you ever like get scared if people would like look at your search history and you're like,
If
I'm
the
searching for
FBI
crazy
comes
stuff.
knocking, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I am fucked. Like the shit that I've had to research is no. Like, does a body decompose quicker in the snow? What's the scent of a dead body in the snow? It's,
Yeah.
no.
I can
I'm
imagine.
life in prison.
Yeah. But I love that you go through all that, to make it accurate. I went to, it was in Chicago, the Field Museum there. It's like the archaeological museum, and they had a death exhibit, and it was amazing. It was like how different cultures throughout the world view death and how they view the afterlife and how they like prepare, bodies for death and everything. And they had a section where you could smell what a rotting corpse smelled like. And it was so gross. But it's like you couldn't, but it's like you couldn't, like you had to try, and it was like it stayed with you the whole day. You're just like, oh my God, it's so bad.
Yeah,
But,
no,
it was
no,
interesting.
no.
No, thank you. It was,
No, thank you.
I went to that exhibit twice.
Okay, yeah, no.
Yeah. It was really interesting. The smell part was, not the best, but the whole thing was interesting.
Yeah, I could imagine the smell would haunt me.
So how do you, like with all your books, I mean, this one you said you had this phrase and it kind of sprung from there, but how do you get ideas for your books and inspiration for your characters and all of that good stuff?
My Mafia started over, I like the name of chess pieces.
That's cool.
Tied it in with literally it's the Murdoch Mafia, bishop, pawn, rook, all of them to their names.
I love it.
So I decided to write Mafia. Those Mafia books, love them to pieces. They were my last ditch hurrah before throwing and being an author. I actually started out in paranormal romance and it flopped.
Really?
Absolutely. Yeah, flopped.
Mm.
Wow. Yeah, it, it flopped. So my last ditch was go hard or go home. So I thought, well, stuff it. I'm just going to write Mafia. It's what I've wanted to write. I'm going to do it.
Mhm.
So I wrote that. And then inspiration came from my life, my trauma. It
Yeah.
was my free therapy.
Yeah, I
And
was gonna ask, is it, like, therapeutic and healing for you to write
oh,
through things like that? Yeah.
110%, 110%.
Mhm.
It's the best form of therapy for me personally.
Mhm.
I just find writing dark romance so healing. I
Yeah.
sounds weird, but I do. Inspiration for characters. I just love a real piece of shit. Like I do. And he's only weak for her.
Yeah.
FMCs, I like a badass. The
Mhm.
first meekish FMC I've ever written is Puck Around and Find Out. I've always written badasses with filthy
Mhm.
mouths
Mhm.
that take no shit. And Torin was my first meek FMC. I wanted to go different.
Yeah.
I, like I said, I wrote 15 books in a mafia world and then I took a break. I started
Mhm.
writing other things, but somehow mafia fucking always wound up in it. And while I was writing my Sinners Welcome and Malevolent Sinners series, I was writing this alongside it for a bit
Oh,
of a palate cleanser.
that makes
So
sense, yeah.
I just wanted something different, something with a bit of sustenance.
Mhm.
So I wrote this alongside, and this book's probably one of the longest books to write for me. Not word wise,
Hmm.
but just the mind fuckery. I really took my time with this, and it's actually the first book I've released without a set date for the next book.
Oh, wow. I was gonna ask you that because you said that you, like, rapid release your books, like, once a
Not this
month
one.
almost, but not this one. How do you go about with the other ones? How did you just have, like, the whole series in your mind, and then you're like, "I'm just gonna write this section of it for this month," and then, how do you or do you write them all at the same time? How do you do that?
Um, I write really, really fast.
Yeah.
Um, Last week we had a public holiday here Monday. I started what was the book I was writing? Chase Me Daddy Tuesday. I finished Chase Me Daddy Thursday so I could have Friday off, which was my birthday.
Wow. Oh, happy birthday.
Thank
Yay.
you. So yeah, I write really, really fast.
That's
Um,
amazing.
so it's easy for me. At the moment, I'm hoping to release book 2, which is titled Pucking with the Enemy,
Mhm.
in July. So I'm set
Nice.
for releases every month until that one. But at the moment, I just had one of my beta readers send me through previous messages from so long ago. And she's like, hey, why don't you write this series we were talking about? But, yeah, okay, let's fuck with it. Let's go something unhinged.
Yeah.
I'm no disrespect. I mean it with love. I'm not personally a religious person.
Mhm.
No, nothing against anyone. So I didn't want to screw with anything religious.
Uh-huh.
I I wrote the Sinners Welcome series. Like it was no disrespect to anyone. It just fit me and
Yeah.
what I was writing at the time. This new one, we're gonna play on it. And you're either gonna love me for it or you're gonna hate me for it. So we'll soon see.
Mm.
It's no disrespect to anyone religious. It's just I'm going to put my spin on it.
Yeah, for sure. We sort of talked about this and then, like, skipped over, but, like, how you were saying that writing these books is healing for you, I think it's also, um, it's healing for readers too.
Yeah.
Every person we talk to is like, they've had some sort of trauma, and, like, Brandon and I both, same, and we're like, pretty much every woman in the world has had something, and so it is nice to have a safe space where you can work through all of that stuff,
Yeah.
you know? And we really appreciate all the dark romance authors.
They're great. I
Yeah.
take my hat off to them that can plot. I'm
Mhm.
certainly not a plotter. I'm a pantser. I haven't plotted a single book. These novellas are just fun for me to write. The
Yeah.
only plotting I do is I find random kinks on the internet.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah. Oh, what's the craziest random kink that you have found?
wrote Dirty Daddy based off of shrimping, and Dirty Priest, we do the blood of Christ. Like,
Mhm.
I'm fucking with
Yeah.
kinks the whole way through
Yeah.
this series. Shrimping is the most. I turned a kink into a trigger.
That's the way to do it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I love it. Yeah.
I love it. It's
Mhm.
don't yuck someone's yum. Like,
Right.
what you find repulsive, someone else is in love with. Like, for
Yep.
the hate I got for shrimping, there were 10 other people that fucking loved it.
That were like, "Yes." Mhm.
It's so
It's
funny. I love doing random things like that.
Yeah.
I sort of shot myself a bit in the foot though, because now everyone expects a new unheard
To
of
do
kink.
to do something crazy.
Oh,
And, like and especially because that was, written a while ago, so, like, you have a long you have a lot of stuff to, like, kinda like, "Oh, man, did I, like, blow my load too early with
yes.
something super crazy?"
It's because the books are so far in advance. Like Chase Me Daddy doesn't
Mhm.
release till June. I finished Chase Me Daddy last week. Come that time for that release, I'm gonna be like, fuck, what were you again?
Yeah, that's gotta be hard to do that too, because you have so many and they come out, so quickly. And you don't plan, so you just, like, write, like you're like, "I've got it in here, I gotta get it out," right? And then do you have to go through and make a ton of edits, or is it usually pretty good to go?
Pretty easy, to be honest. Once I'm over a certain point in the document, my alphas are on there and they'll pull out,
Mhm.
what the fuck are you saying here? And I'm like, oh shit, that's right. Plot hole, hang on. But generally, it's just an idea. I'll go to bed and I have really bad insomnia. So I lay there for
Mhm.
hours and then I just start writing a book in my head. And the next day I get up and I write a book.
And you put it down. That's awesome. I love it. I love, like, talking to all these different authors and how everybody has such a unique writing process. It's really cool
Yeah.
to see, you know? Um, so along those lines, uh, what if there was someone who was thinking about maybe writing their first book, what kind of advice would you give to them?
Don't stop.
That's
Don't
good.
stop. Don't go back and reread your work. Keep going to the end. You are your own worst critic and you
Mhm.
will hate it. I never reread any of my own books. I do not go back through and read it after edits. I know everyone's going to shock gasp at that. I never read it. I will write
'Cause you'll
it.
pick it apart?
You will. You will always
Mhm.
hate your books. Like one of the books that I cringe at, I'm like, Jesus, like, fuck, what were you doing? One of my best sellers. And if I had a gone back and reread it, I would have scrapped it.
Yeah.
Don't stop writing. Don't go back and
Yeah.
reread it. You will pick your book apart 100 times worse than anyone else.
Mhm. I
And
think
I
that's
don't have a
true.
team that blows smoke up my ass.
Yeah, and that's
That's,
really important too, to have
yeah,
someone who's honest with you. Yeah.
my betas and alphas, as well as my editor, is great. She, yeah, okay, you pay for a service, but at the same time, she's not shy to tell me, you're wasting my time.
Right. Yeah. That's really good because that's what you need, and that's what you're paying her for too, you
I
know?
would rather be told privately by my teams or my editor that what I'm doing is shit than put it out and have a million reviews telling me that it's shit.
Yes, exactly. What the fuck was she thinking writing it?
Yes.
Yeah. Um, so when you were talking about how not to go back and read your books because 'cause you'll hate it. Like, I find that, like, a lot of artistic people are kind of like that. Like, I grew up dancing and, I've been dancing for, like, my whole life, and I will not watch any videos of performances.
I used to
I won't.
compete in horse riding, dressage, and
You
western.
did?
I
Awesome.
did. I'm a farm girl at heart. I never rewatch my old show videos because while I'm
Uh-huh.
sitting there, I'm like, holy shit, your heels are not down. Oh my God, your shoulders are
Yep.
not back. I am
Mhm.
my own worst critic. So I
Yep.
don't read it. My
Uh-huh. That's
first
yep.
I started in PNR. The first book I ever read, I reread it. hence why it took me so long to ever release that book. But the truth is, I got caught out talking shit. That's how I became, like, I published. I
Uh-huh.
started out being an author as a dare because my husband told me I couldn't write a book, and I said, I can, but
You're
I'm a
like,
sore
yeah, I
loser.
can.
So I had to
I'm
write the
a
book.
sore loser also.
I had to write a book because, I can't let my husband win. And then I got caught out talking shit. My unicorn, I won a giveaway in my unicorns breeders group. Anyway, I
Uh-huh.
was trying to appear cool, and I was like, oh, I wrote a book. Telling my unicorn all this bullshit. And then she's like, oh my God, great. I had to give up my editing spot. Do you have an editor? I'm like, no, I'm not currently looking for one. I really wasn't. And she's like, great, take my spot.
And
I
you're like,
was,
oh
oh,
no.
um, oh shit. She's like, here's her email, reach out to her. So I had to back up my bullshit.
Yeah.
I wound up doing it. And to my surprise, a few weeks later, my unicorn messaged me and was like, hey, so when's your release date? I'm like, um, wow. Funny story.
That's so funny. I love it.
That's the author journey. I got caught
Yeah.
out lying, and I had to back up my bullshit and release the book.
That's amazing. I mean, like, if anything's gonna give you the motivation to release it, it's gonna be something like that, you know?
Just it was honestly a blessing too, to
Mhm.
have
Yeah.
someone as amazing as her take the time to speak to someone like me. Like, are you kidding? The support was amazing. That's
Yeah.
why anyone wanting to start out on this journey, don't give up. Like,
Yeah.
you'll find your clique, and when you
Mhm.
find it, you'll have the biggest support.
Yeah, and that's what I like. I've noticed that too. Like, authors in general are supportive of each other, but I think
Yeah.
like the dark romance community is so supportive of each other. Like, they all just want everybody to be successful, and it's so nice to see, you know?
It literally is. High school, you would think all of the girls had their cliques and they were the worst. Here,
Mhm.
you get a seating plan at a book signing and you're trying to fight to sit next to your friends
Yeah.
because you all want them in the same section. Like
Yeah.
Monica, how you were just saying, I adore Monica. She is
Mhm.
the most beautiful, genuine person ever. Just
Yeah,
adore her.
I
So
love her.
welcoming. She's just a
Mhm.
superstar, man.
Mhm. Mhm. So, who of your characters, and it doesn't have to be guys, it can be anybody, who would you fuck, marry, kill?
Fuck, Mary, kill. Oh, Mary Bishop. Fuck Zayden. Kill.
You're all like, "Ooh."
Um. Fuck. Um. And I would kill Rook. Yeah.
Ooh.
Rook was supposed to stay dead, but he didn't. Rook.
Just
Yeah.
make him dead for real.
He was supposed to be dead for fucking real until you have alphas that cry and moan, and then you had to write a damn book for him.
And you're like, "Wah, wah, 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 wah."
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about events for a little bit. So Heathens and Heartbreakers, that's in 2027. Do you
Yes.
know, like, what you're planning on bringing to that, or are you gonna figure that out in a year?
At the moment, what have I got? I actually fly out on the 9th to Phoenix for Wild and Windy, so my focus is
Oh,
on that.
yeah,
I
I was
have
gonna ask what events you had this year too, as that's probably the first
I have
focus.
Wild and Windy in Phoenix this year in February. I have 1,000 Lives in Melbourne, Australia in April. I have
Mhm.
a romantic affair in May in Adelaide. I have Falling for Fiction in June in the Sunshine Coast. I have Love on the Beach in August in the Gold Coast. I have Fangirl in Orlando in September. Then I have Heathens and Heartbreakers, and then Deliciously Wicked Tales in Brisbane in June next year as well.
Wow, that is a full schedule. Whew.
I am, yeah.
And it's like a really long flight from there.
Ooh, It's
Yeah.
what is it? From here, because I stop over in Dallas, it's 15 hours. And then I have to fly from Dallas to Phoenix, which I think is about 2.5 to 3 hours.
Yeah, that's not very long. But just to get over the ocean is a huge
Well,
endeavor.
see, I leave here on Monday at 9 a.m. I get to America at Monday, 6 a.m.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. I leave Phoenix on a Monday and I don't get home till 5 o'clock Wednesday morning.
Yeah, because of it's like you travel like back in time when you go here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you lose like 2 days when you go home.
Yes.
It's crazy.
It's beautiful though. I'm very
Yeah.
blessed and lucky.
Yeah, that's amazing that you're able to do all of that for sure.
For
my-
Heathens, I am planning
Oh yeah.
boiled hardbacks, hopefully, at this time.
Ooh.
Once I get back from Phoenix, I've got about a month off from events. So we're going to be spending that time working on special editions.
Yay. I was going to say, if you have special editions of your hockey books, I will definitely.
I will for Heathens. I will definitely have special editions for those. And touch wood, I have book 2 out by then. It's just, this is a mindfuck series.
Yeah, I can't wait. So excited. So excited. Okay, we're going to do a couple more like real questions and then we'll do a naughty truth or drinking game.
Okay.
Have you ever played truth or drink? No? Oh, okay. So it's basically, it's like a question. You have to answer it truthfully. And if you don't want to answer it, you have to take a drink. And I'm really bad at drinking games because I just drink the whole time. So, Okay, because you write such dark topics, has there been anything that's been like really difficult for you to write, or what was the hardest scene for you to write? Was there anything that you had to like take a step back and be like, I need to take a break for a while?
Yeah. Fractured heart. It is pitch black. To the point we even put warnings before a certain chapter to give you the time. When I wrote it, I made sure that it wasn't detrimental to the story. If you didn't read it, you could still skip that entire chapter to understand the book. That shit was extremely hard to write, but it also needed to be written for her. And if you chose to read that chapter, you'd understand why she is the way she is. She's the first female character that I've ever written that is literally, she's not saved by a man. Like, yeah, does she have guys in there? Absolutely. It's male, female, male. She has 2 guys that are head over heels in love with her, but she has no emotion. She is numb to the world after what she's gone through for 14 years at the hands of one of their fathers. It's horrendous.
Yeah.
The whole point to that Reed Strada series, it's a Mafia series, is I Choose You. And in that series, these 3 girls go through horrific things in the 3 books, but they don't need the men to save them. It's the girls that save them.
I love that.
Their whole thing is, it's not I love you through that book, it's I choose you. And these 2 girls realize through their friendship, they were soulmates. The only one that could bring Waverly back was her best friend.
That's amazing. I really appreciate that. I've come across it with a couple other authors, but it's not as prevalent as I would like it to be when it's, the guys are there, whatever, but there's really strong female relationships too. And their friends are the ones who bring them through everything, and I really like that. I think that's really cool. Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I think that's important because, in real life, they say that as women, like your girlfriends are the most important thing. I saw some research that was like, you need to have girls' night laughing ridiculously with your girlfriends like at least once a month for your mental health. And
yes,
I totally agree.
That series literally was based off of the strength of my best friend. She's a single mother to 4 kids, owns her own business. She's on the grind, everything, doesn't stop. The strength of those women and the friendship is based on her and I.
Aw, I love that.
You don't need a man to save you in an instant. Like, you
exactly.
just need each other. And that was the point of it, is Waverly didn't need a man to save her. She just needed her soulmate.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's so sweet. Aw. If Brandon was here, she would be much more like I'm that person that it's like, I have a black heart. I have no feelings. Like I'll
That's
say,
Waverly. She has nothing.
I'll be like, I really appreciate that. That's great. And Brandon would be here like tearing up and being like, oh, and I'd be like, yes, I promise you I have feelings about this. You just cannot tell.
That's normally me.
Yeah. That's how I am. This is total random, but I'm always curious. Who was your first celebrity crush?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
In Romeo and Juliet?
No, Titanic.
Titanic? That was that before Romeo and Juliet? It was, wasn't it? I think it was. Or was it after?
No.
Oh, I feel weird. Hold on. I need to look it up. Romeo and Juliet was 96, which I remember. I feel like Titanic was like 97. Yep. I was going to say I felt like it was a little bit after. Yeah. Yeah, he was good in that. Romeo and Juliet was where I was like, yep, I'm going to be all about that guy, as everyone was our age. Let's do these truth or drinks. If you were writing an erotic novel, what would it be about?
Sinners.
That's good. What would I do? I don't know. It would be something with like a lot of taboo and a lot of dark and a lot of blood. That's all I know. Have you ever made up a kink? Or like, have you just researched for like the weirdest ones?
No, I've never made one up, but
You
now I'm
should.
thinking about it.
Make something up. It'll be awesome.
Yeah, I might.
Can't wait. Okay. Oh, suck your finger passionately for 15 seconds. And if you don't want to do that, then you have to take a drink. Passionately. I like that it says passionately.
I'll take the drink.
Should I try? I feel so, I'm like, I can't do it. 15 seconds is a long time.
Yeah, I would have
Okay.
probably tried it for 5.
Okay. Oh, what's the soonest you've ever had sex with someone after meeting them? Let me think. I gotta try to. I feel like in college, it would probably have been like a couple hours or something, like at a party. And I'm like, that guy's cute. And then I'd be like, do I even remember what your name is? Whatever.
I plead the fifth.
How many sex toys do you own? We could even do.
Well, look, not including the ones that are going in my book boxes, because there's like 50 odd or something out there. Fuck.
I know, that's hard to like.
I know we had a release party for Melinda Terranova, Steph Macca, Ari Bond, and all of them came up and whatnot. Jay Pratt was there, and we had it at like a sex shop, so we all bought fucking toys. They're still in the bag, so I can't.
That's
probably
funny,
20 minimum. I don't know.
Yeah, I have like a decent amount, and then I got like a bag of like like kink stuff, and so you have like a goodie
Yeah,
bag
I
of
can't.
stuff. And
I
then you
couldn't tell
always,
ya.
yeah, and then I feel like at the book events they always give you some sort of something, like
Yeah, in
there's
Vegas, I got given a vibrator.
yeah, and like I had like flavored body gel and stuff like that. And actually, you know what? At one event they had I don't remember the name of the company, but they sell, it's like a sex shop. And it's really cool. They're like silicone handcuffs, but they look like a bracelet with like a little chain attaching the two. And so it just looks like a bracelet. And then you can just like unsnap one and put it on, and then they turn into handcuffs. It's really cool. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I
Yeah, I
love them.
can't tell you the amount that I've got.
Yeah. I have no idea what the amount is. More than 10.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Oh, okay. What is more thrilling, or what do you like better, makeup sex or angry sex?
Angry sex.
Angry. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. I
I'm
like
a
being
super
thrown around like a fucking cheap piece of shit. Yeah.
I love it. Do you have like do you have a which you don't have to say if you don't, but do you have a bit of a like a degradation kink, or do you
I
just
think
like being thrown
so.
around?
I really do. Fuck it. Yeah. Yeah.
I
It,
think I
the,
do.
the shit that I write, I'm like, let's fucking try it, Like, you only
Yeah.
live once. Like, it's my husband. Like, let's do it.
Yeah. And as long as like that's what I was gonna ask, like if you write stuff and then you're like, oh, that
Look,
sounds
I
kind of
did ask
fun.
him to try shrimping and he told me to fuck myself. No. I tried to get him to do sploshing, figging, all of that. I just got told to get fucked.
I do like though that you guys have a good enough relationship that you can say, hey, I looked this up and it's crazy. Let's try it. And he feels confident or comfortable enough to be able to say like, yeah, or nah, I don't want to do that. And then you're like, okay, you know,
Um, my husband draws my NSFW. We have a great relationship.
I love it.
Yeah, he's so supportive of all of it.
Next one. Do you enjoy dirty talk?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who doesn't, Well, I guess like if it, as long as they're like earnest about it, or like sincere, like if they're not just like, oh, I'm going to talk dirty, blah, blah, blah,
Nah.
then you're like, okay, no. Mhm.
My husband's a kinky fucker. We could be sitting at
I
the
love
dinner
it.
table and my dad's sitting right there and he's texting me.
Oh, speaking of that, this next one is, what is the dirtiest text you've ever received?
Fuck, there's a lot. Fuck.
That's hard. I don't know if I could like think of
Yeah.
all of them and like categorize, like, oh yeah. So there isn't one that like stands out that you're like, holy shit, this one.
No.
Have you ever thought of someone else while you were sleeping with someone? I absolutely have.
No.
How likely are you to ever consider being a stripper or a porn star?
Not likely at all.
No,
No.
not your jam.
I'm a vanilla motherfucker, to be honest.
You just
My
said that you
husband,
were super kinky.
with him, absolutely.
With him, yeah.
With him. Anything else, no.
Yeah. So there's no exhibitionist like vibes that you got going on or anything? No.
No.
So
No.
I think I would be more like I wouldn't care like going out there and I dance and everything.
I'm just too self-conscious.
But then I'd be like, oh my God, like if I saw a picture or a video of something of one of my performances and I'd be like, ugh, why was I putting my foot like that? Why was I not turned out? Why was it not pointed? And then just be like, all the things that like, I feel like, you can look at other people who have the exact same body as you and be like, she's gorgeous. And then you see it on yourself and you're like,
Yeah.
what's wrong with, whatever, which sucks. But what's the most outrageous thing you can remember doing while under the influence, either with booze or, like gummies or something, just any sort of under the influence?
Fuck. Okay. Under the influence. Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
I can't wait.
Oh, shit. I went drinking with my girlfriends when I was younger, and I got so drunk. And we were on our way home. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. Apparently we pulled the car over because I said we were home. We weren't home. I got out, I jumped a fence, went into a horse paddock, and I thought I was Robert Redford and I was the horse whisperer. And I was telling this horse to lay down. There was no fucking horse. I laid down in the paddock, face first in the grass, and I told my friends to call an ambulance because I couldn't see. I
Oh
saw
my
black and
God.
blue. I was blind. I was so blind. They called the paramedics. The paramedics arrived, and I'm sobbing into the grass.
Because you're like, I'm blind.
I'm blind. I can't see. She's like, lift your head. I was like, I did.
Oh my gosh. Do you actually remember that happening, or was it like they told you about it afterwards?
I wish I could say I didn't remember it. Fuck, I wish I could say I didn't remember it. I'm so glad smartphones weren't a thing then, because that
Yes.
group of girls with those bitches every year to be popping up as a memory.
Yep. I feel like there's so many things that we got away with when we were younger that, like, well, not got away with, but things like that happened. And if there were phones around, like, okay, I have a hard time, like, the most outrageous thing you can remember, because I'm like, well, there's been quite a few of them. But the most recent one that I remember was at Sinners and Stardust last year. And they had like a pajama party like the night before, you know, for attendees. And we had done gummies, and like I don't do them all the time, but I, you know, often enough. And for whatever reason, I went to the bathroom, and I was so confused by the doors in the bathroom. Like I was like I went in and thought I went into a hallway, and it wasn't really the bathroom. Like I stopped and I was like, and I had to go back, make sure that it was the bathroom. And then I could not figure out how to get any of the doors on the stall open. Like there was like 20 stalls, and I was like, there's no handles. I don't know how to open this. I could not open it. And I went out and got Brandon, and our friend Terry was with us. And I was like, you guys, I cannot figure out this bathroom. Like none of the doors open, and there can't be somebody in every single stall, you know? And they go in there, and Brandon just like pushed a door open, and she's like, there it is. And I was like, no, but it didn't work. And so she gives me shit about that constantly. And she like sends me reels, and she's like, hey, remember when you couldn't figure out the bathroom? And I'm like, yeah, thanks.
Well, see, over here, the legal drinking age is 18.
Mm-hmm.
To go into nightclubs and everything like that. I've had some shocking nights.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, and it's like magical when you're younger, because you just like wake up and you feel great, you know?
I don't know how I used to do it.
I know.
I used to work with animals. I used to break in race horses and stuff like that. So I had to be at the track at like 3:00 in the morning. I'd go home at 1:00. I'd have an hour sleep, get up, go to
Yeah.
work. I'm fine. And I'd do it again the next night on an hour sleep.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I can't think of anything fucking worse.
No, I know. I'm like, oh my God, only 6 hours of sleep.
It
And
was
like,
my birthday weekend. I drank Friday night and I drank Saturday night. I'm dead today.
and all done. Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, give me that 14-hour flight to fucking sleep.
Exactly. Oh, if you could only do one sex act for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Like position?
Yeah, or like, I guess if you're like, I just want to do nothing but blowjobs. Who would say
Doggy.
that? Yes,
Doggy.
it's good, isn't it? It's like,
Yeah.
I like that. Mm-hmm.
Give me doggy style, get my hair pulled and my ass slapped.
Mm-hmm. 100%. Okay, Miss Vanilla, whatever. Oh, do you have any fetishes? I don't know if I would say fetish, like kinks for
Yeah.
sure, but it's not like I have like a foot fetish or something,
No,
you know?
I
Yeah.
have a husband fetish.
Hey, that's good. That's
Yeah.
the way to be,
Just
you know?
my own husband, no one else's. I just have a fetish for my husband.
Any husband. If you are a husband, I am into you. No.
I just have a fetish for my own husband. Yeah.
That's
I
great.
don't have a fetish.
Tell your partner or crush that they are a leg spreader. Hey, I would love for you to go over to your husband and be like, hey, did you know you're a real leg spreader? That's a weird term. Ew. I don't like it.
My husband would ask me, what the fuck am I smoking?
Yeah. What do you like to be called in bed? Ooh.
Filthy little whore.
Ooh, you do have a degradation kink. Yeah,
Yeah.
you do.
I
That's a
think
good
so.
one, but it's like it's like my whore. Like you're not a whore for anybody else.
No.
Just, yeah.
I think writing these books opens doors to so many things you didn't think to try
think about?
or would experience, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I think we talked about that a little while ago too, where it's like there's such a variety because you have X amount of sex scenes in a book. You can't have it be the same thing every time.
Yeah.
And especially because of the characters and everything, like they're going to want to do different things and be into different things. And so I think it's really cool because there is a lot of stuff that people will get exposed to that they didn't know about. And like sometimes they might be like, oh, that sounds fun. Maybe I should try that, And I also think it's really cool because these type of books show that there's nothing wrong with you if you like that kind of stuff. Yeah.
That's one of the hugest things I think that's been eye-opening as such for me is attending like these events in person and whatnot, meeting a whole variety of people, but finding that each of them relate to it in a certain way. Like some people have told me I never thought I would, but after reading this, I love it. And so it, in a sense, makes me proud that I was able to help them experience that. Like getting called a filthy little whore is not something I ever thought I'd do. I'd be like a throat punch you type of thing.
Yeah.
But after writing the Sinner's Welcome series, I thought, well, fuck, I kind of like it.
Yeah, kind of into that. Yeah, I agree. How do you initiate sex with your partner?
Want to fuck?
Yeah, I was going to say, just be like, hey, baby, what's up?
Yeah, I just text him and be like, hi, you've got a dick appointment 9 p.m. tonight. Don't be late. And then he'll message me back and say, here is my RSVP.
I love that. I might steal that. Well, I have no partner right now, but I might steal that. I like that. You have a dick appointment. I like it.
Literally. I've texted him that so many times.
That's amazing. Oh, okay. Do you like telling your partner what to do in bed or prefer to be told what to do? So do you prefer to be dominant or submissive?
Submissive.
Me too.
Yeah. Outside of the bedroom, I'm the dominant one.
Yes, that's me too. Yep. I was just going to say, like, I find that a lot of dominant personalities or like more like boss babe personalities, in charge people, they tend to like to be submissive in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk without opening your mouth. I'm not a ventriloquist. I'm gonna take a drink.
Yeah, no.
I can't.
Yeah, no.
Okay. I think we've done enough. Is there anything that you would like your readers to know about you that we have not talked about?
Don't expect me to stick to one genre. I write what I want to write type of thing. I'm not really a write to market type of gal.
I think that's awesome.
I don't know. I'm kind of an open book, to be honest. Nothing's really a secret.
And I like that too. I like that you don't necessarily stick to one genre, or you're like, ooh, this is really big right now, so I'll write this. I think you can tell when authors are being authentic about what they're writing and if they're like into what they're writing, and if you're not, then I think it comes through. So that's really cool. Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So do you have I would imagine if you order from your website, that's probably the most beneficial to you. Is that correct? Or where do you get your books?
Kindle, they're all on KU.
Yeah, I know. I noticed on your website that you have you can download the first book of all your series, which is really cool.
Yeah. Takes you to KU and downloads them because it's free.
Yeah, that's awesome. I really like that you facilitate that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, don't pay for it. Just download it on Kindle.
I really like that you do that because you just want people to read and enjoy your books. Yeah. I love it. That's great.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. This was great. Look forward to seeing you in 2027. Safe travels for all your stuff.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So good to talk to you.
You too. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.